The Philippines is one of the most disaster-prone countries. Located along the boundary of major tectonic plates, it is regularly impacted by floods, typhoons, landslides, volcanoes, and droughts. Because of this, we are well aware of the heightened risks of earthquakes. It occurs spontaneously, but it's nothing unexpected anymore unless it's massively devastating. While there isn't much that we could all do to prevent natural disasters from occurring, we can, however, prepare ourselves to power through such calamities.
How to prepare for an earthquake. Number 1. Prepare your home for earthquakes. Inspect and secure your home's structure. Examine the structural safety of your house. For information on structural safety standards, contact your city or country government office on community development or building code enforcement. Secure hazards in your home. Make sure to inspect your home and its surroundings for any possible hazards and secure them if you can. Remember, anything can move, fall, or break during an earthquake. Identify potential hazards in each room and secure them. Second, create an evacuation plan. Discuss a home evacuation plan with your family. If an earthquake happens, you and your loved ones may need to evacuate a damaged area afterward. Plan a second way to exit from each room or area if possible. By planning and practicing for evacuation, you will be better prepared to respond appropriately and efficiently to signs of danger or to directions by civil authorities. Third, create an emergency supply kit. Stock up on emergency supplies that can be used after an earthquake. These supplies should include a first aid kit and emergency supply kits for the home and automobile external icons, including emergency water and food. Store enough supplies to last at least 3 days. You should also make a list of important information like telephone numbers of emergency contacts. Fourth, shut off utilities. Know where and to shut off utilities, including gas, electricity, and water, at the main switches or valves. Teach all family members how and when to shut off utilities.
Know what to do to keep yourself and your loved ones safe during an earthquake. In most situations, you can protect yourself if you immediately drop, cover, and hold. Drop down onto your hands and knees before the earthquake knocks you down. This position protects you from falling but allows you to still move if necessary. Cover your head and neck underneath a sturdy table and desk. If there is no shelter nearby, get down an interior wall or next to low-lying furniture that won't fall on you, and cover your head and neck with your arms and hands. Hold on to your shelter or to your head and neck until the shaking stops. Be prepared to move with your shelter if the shaking shifts around. If you are inside, stay inside. Do not run outside or to other rooms during an earthquake. You are less likely to be injured if you stay where you are. To reduce the chances of being hurt, take the following actions. If possible, within a few seconds before shaking intensifies, quickly move away from glass, hanging objects, bookcases, china cabinets, or other large furniture that could fall. Watch for falling objects such as bricks from fireplaces and chimneys, light fixtures, wall hangings, high shelves, and cabinets with doors that could swing open. If available nearby, grab something to shield your head and face from falling debris and broken glass. If you are inside a crowded place, drop, cover, and hold on. Do not rush for the doorways. Others will have the same idea. Move away from display shelves containing objects that may fall. If you can, take cover and grab something to shield your head and face from falling debris and glass. If you're outside, stay outside. Move away from buildings, utility wires, and fuel gas that could cause greatest danger from falling debris, just outside doorways and close to other outer walls of buildings. Go to an open area away from trees, telephone poles, and buildings. Once in the open, get down low and stay there until the shaking stops. If you are inside the moving vehicle, stop as quickly and safely as possible. Move your car to the shoulder or curb, away from utility poles, overhead wires, and under or overpasses. Stay in the car and set the parking brake. A car may jiggle violently on its springs, but it is a good place to stay until the shaking stops. Turn on the radio for emergency broadcast information. If you cannot drop to the ground, try or sit to remain seated so you are not knocked down. If you are in a wheelchair, lock your wheels, remove any item that are not securely attached to the wheelchair. Protect your head and neck with a large book or pillow or your arms. The goal is to prevent injuries from falling down or from objects that might fall or be thrown at you. If you are near the shore, drop, cover, and hold on until the shaking stops. If severe shaking lasts 20 seconds or more, immediately evacuate to high ground as a tsunami might have been generated by the earthquake. Move inland 2 miles or 3 kilometers or to land that is 100 feet or 30 meters above sea level. Do not wait for officials to issue a warning. Walk quickly rather than drive to avoid traffic, debris, and other hazards.
What to do after an earthquake? Check yourself and others for injuries. Provide first aid for anyone who needs it. Check water, gas, and electric lines for damage. If any are damaged, shut off the valves. Check for the smell of gas. If you smell it, open all the windows and doors, leave immediately, and report it to the authorities. Get help if needed. If you are trapped, cover your mouth, nose, and eyes against dust. Send a text message and make noise to alert rescuers to your location. Stay connected. Turn on battery-operated radio or television. Don't use the phone unless it's an emergency to help protect internet and telephone connectivity. Stay out of damaged areas and buildings. Be careful around broken glass and debris. Wear boots or sturdy shoes to keep from cutting your feet. Stay away from beaches. Tsunamis sometimes hit after the ground has stopped shaking. If you're at school or work, follow the emergency plan or the instructions of the person in charge. Stay alert for aftershocks.